Welcome back to Rank Roulette, the game show where we watch your sent-in replays, try to guess their ranks, and fail miserably.
Today's contestant in Rank Roulette succumbed to peer pressure when he picked his race, as the only reason he picked Protoss is because all of his friends played it as well. It is of course the one and only Basilisk's Trigger.
Hi.
Is it actually true that that's the reason why you picked TOS? I just read it on your Wikipedia, I thought it was a good fact.
I think that's what I told them. I think they may have exaggerated. I think I had some friends, maybe not all of them.
Yeah, all of your friends played Protoss. And that's the
all my
only
friends
reason
don't
you
play
picked
StarCraft.
it. Alright. Of course, today's second contestant, as always, it is the 15th most handsome man that plays Protoss in the Netherlands. It is Harstem. This looks fast. Look at that. He managed to smack that SEV once in the face and then moved away. The double eBay is not brilliant.
Double eBay?
Yeah.
Okay. And they're floating a lot of money.
Yeah, but look at the orbital micro. Like it
That's
wasn't
some hero
good.
level micro right there.
Yeah. Ooh, he EMP'd his own command center, which doesn't work. I think he missed both the EMPs there, actually.
I like his army. Like, this is definitely a high level army right here. Archon Tempest.
Archon Tempest. Famously strong against the Ghost.
You know, I have heard people say this is a powerful comp against Zerg, but it's Terran, he's losing. There's like double the supply.
Yeah, there's no anti-air though, but I guess the 4 Marines that are on the ground seem to be good enough.
His macro is very strong though. He has an insane bank. That's very impressive.
Yeah, usually people that have high worker counts are higher level as well because, you know, they get more money and they can spend more. It's a good plan overall. I like the Sim City as well that we got going on, making it difficult to ever defend this base if needed.
Nice run by here. I mean, he can kill the base and then run away. He knows how to live. Good indicator of his skill there.
Hey, the Zealot stuff is not bad either. And we saw a lot of like kind of army comp changes. I'm not sure what they were informed by. It's hard to say whether, you know, they just kind of rolls with the punches or, you know, actually wanted Archon into Tempest and then Mass Carrier and then was like, you know what would be good? 60, 70 Zealots. But I'm here for the army comp changes for sure.
He's macroing like a beast. So that's definitely one thing I'll say.
What do you think about the Terran opener? Double eBay and kind of also creating a wall with all those buildings behind the mineral line?
Yeah, so I guess that's like to counter adepts. If you don't know how to make a wall, then the next thing you can do is make a half wall around your base. But yeah, I'm not really seeing the other benefit. I guess against like Zealot drops, might be a little bit better.
There's no surface area to drop the Zealots. The Prism can only fly. If every spot is
well, you know, if he
taken.
warps in 10 Zealots.
Yeah. Yeah, that could have been an issue. All right, I think I have a pretty decent idea of what this is. How good is your NA knowledge?
It's been a while, so I have a guess, but I could be off the mark just because I'm not calibrated to the ranks yet. But I'll get better as I continue for sure. The higher tier, the lower the tier, the better, right? Pretty sure. Yeah. Forget these things.
Yeah, Diamond 1 is the highest, Diamond 3 is the lowest, yeah.
A long time since I've been in those ranks.
It's true. I read that you managed to get Grandmaster in 2020 already, and then passed 6k MMR on NA in 2020.
I've been gym for 5 years. I'm like veteran.
You're a veteran of not knowing what divisions are anymore. True. All right, I went for Diamond 1.
Okay, I guess I'm just like so off because I said Gold 3.
Okay. Just because I say Diamond 1 doesn't necessarily mean it's true. I just came off the worst round I've ever played, so it's still up in the air. I'm a lot less confident right now than I was 2 weeks ago in my ability. So just
I mean, we're so far apart though. Like, one of us has to be completely wrong no matter what.
Oh yeah. One of us is gonna be wrong, but
or both of us, you know, if it's like platinum.
You could be a GM. You don't know. You don't know what happened to the NA ladder after your left trigger. They're freaking shambles, these guys. But the fact that he had like 80 workers and knew how to build carriers, I think is a good sign. And he was playing against someone like Mac.
The Terran had 2 eBays in his base at like the 6-minute mark.
I think build orders at this level are actually overrated. Well, they're not overrated, is that they think they're overrated. So they usually just do their own stuff that is better than the pros because their opponents play different. So you wouldn't understand about it. You haven't been here in a while, but it's very powerful.
I mean, it's really sick. Oh my god, I'm the best. I'm actually the best. Let's go.
I don't want to do this again.
I think you're off your game. Something happened.
Is it
Off.
It's because I play with Fear Dragon. This guy, he actually gets into your head with his terrible reasoning. It's like the worst part about Fear Dragon is that if it wasn't for how poor I performed in that round as well, it probably would have been the worst round ever played by anyone, by him. But I performed worse than him. Like I just went down with it. So I'm completely off right now for whatever reason. But I'm sure in the second round I can, can reestablish myself as the Titan of Rank Roulette.
Titan? Do you usually win these?
No.
Is it really different on Europe and NA ranks?
Nah, I feel like it's impossible to guess either way. Just do what feels right.
Oh.
This is a terrible cannon rush. You don't even need a bunker here, do you?
I mean, it's completely working though.
Yeah, but that's just because he's pulling into it. Like he could have just killed the worker, and it would you didn't need to pull SCVs into this.
He panicked for sure.
Oh, that's not a wall.
He's going after the probe. Not sending his SCVs back to mine, which is a bit concerning.
A bit? Why does he keep building the bunker there?
He could just full wall into that. I mean, in the moments of panic, you can't be expected to play your best. I would know that.
That's true. That's true. This is also wild, because I actually thought that the cannon rush, although it was bad, might get you some wins. But I think the problem here is just that getting 5 gates on one base, and a robo, and a forge, and a twilight, that is just, it's never correct.
Yeah. Honestly, I can't tell if this is lower or higher than the last game. It's completely 2 different games, but I feel like it's...
I think the Reaper micro is pretty high level, though.
Really?
I mean, not like high level, but it's like, not terrible.
I mean, what my concern here is they're both playing one base for the longest time. That's usually not a good sign, but... I like the comp from the Terran.
The thing is, though, is that this game was really weird, and I think this Protoss probably never plays macro games, so there's no real follow-up, Like, the follow-up is probably, oh crap. That's why he did such a weird thing. I feel like the Terran is significantly better in macro games, and actually has some thoughts, but just panicked against the cannon rush.
Yeah, his macro was not too bad there, actually. Other than the start, but...
It's hard. I always find that cheese games at lower level are the hardest, because the execution of the cheese will sometimes look okay, and then the follow-up will look absolutely god-awful. The defense against it will look god-awful as well. That's some of the hardest to guess, in my opinion. I'm never getting those right, but the double cannon attacking absolutely nothing, and then pulling 9 SCVs into it, that was a response that even at the lower levels I wouldn't quite expect, so...
The cannon rush was definitely not it, but he probably only knows how to play cannon rush, so and it's worse against Terran, so...
That makes it worse, though,
so
if
bad.
all you do is cannon rush, and this is the execution, doesn't it?
It kind of worked.
It didn't really. This is like, imagine you're at home, and all day, every day, all you do is you make pancakes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, right? And then someone comes over to eat, and you burn the pancakes, and you serve them to them, and then the person that's eating the pancakes is like, oh, thank God, burnt pancakes, those are my favorite. That doesn't mean you're good at making pancakes, you just got lucky that the person you're serving likes burnt pancakes. It would be pathetic if that's all you do. That's what I feel like about this cannon rusher. This cannon rusher was god-awful, but the Terran response was even worse. And as a result, it kind of looked okay, but it really wasn't. And that's pathetic, because all this person does is probably cannon rush. You with me?
We can make a similar analogy with someone playing Rank Roulette for the whole life.
Yeah, we could make a similar analogy. then there's a chance that next time you're peacefully playing a game of StarCraft 2 at an offline event, you get bopped in the head. So I wouldn't do it if I were you. This is the second week
All
straight
right.
that I threatened one of my contestants.
Alright, I'll relax. I don't want to get the Harstem Mafia on me.
Gotcha. Alright, hit me with what you guessed, buddy.
I said gold 1.
Golden. Okay, I went for platinum one, so very fair. It felt better to me than the previous game, but I wasn't sure how much better. I think better enough.
I think the Terran was definitely better. The opponent was like probably gold 3, you know.
Oh!
Nah, that doesn't make sense though. Maybe Europe is just really bad compared to NA.
It's the cheese.
That's
It's
what I'm
the
getting from
cheese that throws it off. Don't forget about the crazy good Reaper micro as well. Like, I looked at this person. It's not about actually the micro of the Reaper, like how good the controls, but the fact that he wasn't floating a lot of cash while microing the Reaper. That was the big giveaway. I didn't share it with you because, you know, as a ranked roulette specialist over the years, you know what to share and what not to share to influence your opponent.
Yeah, but the Protoss made 5 gates on 1 base. Like, I wouldn't expect
Yeah, but
that
this
in
guy
Diamond.
sucked. He's a cannon rusher, you know?
I guess I didn't consider that. My
You did
bad.
not consider that. Oh, wow.
I can already tell you that this is like somewhat high level, in my opinion.
Except for the wall. Can he attack the cannon there? Could have attacked the cannon. He respected the theoretical concept of the wall, though, and decided not to attack the cannon.
Could have went in there or what?
Yeah, I'm loving the vibes here. This is a proxy
Aqua is
hatch
pretty much on point.
versus a proxy gate, no?
Yeah. Oh, proxy cannon gains something.
Very interesting. Now double Stargate from one base. Cannon battery. I think this is a guaranteed toss win now. How do you even beat this as Zerg?
Well, I mean, you can macro up it at this point, maybe.
Would you really be capable
I
of doing
guess-
that though?
I feel this is like 1 void, right? Why is he taking the gold base? Isn't this gonna go later?
Yeah, but it might be surprising. Well, I guess you fly over it with your void. I think taking the other goal on this map might have been good. At least not bad. Okay, gateway gets added in as well. I feel like adding more spines when you're fighting pure void is probably not the play. Yeah, some spores would be nice here. I feel like canceling these two
Stop giving
spines
me
would
a
be
cannon
good.
rush game. It's so hard to tell because like it's just very confusing.
But look at the macro though. Like these guys, the builds aren't
It
great.
is 1
but-
base though.
Yeah, I've seen one base like float 1500 minerals. Like this is not terrible. I think. Like also the unit control was better, and the way that the spines moved up the ramp, there was creep spread happening. You know, there were build orders, and this Protoss player almost did the correct wall as well while trying to cannon rush. You know, with the pylon gate forward.
Almost.
Yeah, I mean the concept was there. The fact that he's aware of the concept on how to wall against Zerg, I think that is like a huge thing for me already.
I definitely felt they were better than the previous guys.
Yeah,
For
it's ascending in skill, 100%. Like this was so much better. Like, I don't want to influence you too much, but I think these guys, they might be, you know, close to the pinnacle of NA StarCraft 2.
Close to the pinnacle.
Yeah, not quite
If
there
I'm the
yet.
pinnacle, then they're close.
They're very, very close. They can,
Thank you.
yeah,
Appreciate it.
they can smell you. That's how close they are. Or you're just very sweaty.
Like, should I say my answer now?
No, I'll say my answer. I went for Masters 3.
I said Masters 1.
Really? Masters 1? There's
I honestly
no
thought
way.
they're GM, but I was worried they didn't play enough games. So they're just like Masters. Because like GM these days is like 4-8. It's like Masters 1.
There's no way these guys are 4-8 though. With this, there's no shot. I
Really?
feel like the cannon rushers at 4-8, they know how to wall, but
I
I'm
was playing
willing-
some NA today, and with my Zerg, and I felt like pretty much.
Really? Alright. Good lord. Right on the dot. How does he do it again and again?
Again?
A single warm-up round, and then boom. Puff, puff, puff. Just complete domination from the Netherlands.
Enough with his cannon rush games. Man.
Yeah, you're out of your element there, aren't you? You know, Mr. Macro.
I never can rush.
Yeah, it shows. You have very little knowledge of the people that can rush. It's awful to see, Trigger. Someone so skilled apparently at guessing in the first round, then get completely exposed as a kind of a one-trick macro guessing pony.
Well, I mean, I think this says more about you because all your viewers must be cannon rushers if we're getting 50% of cannon rush game.
Yeah, I see no issue with that. I respect all
issue.
Styles. Yeah, evenly.
You were like talking about the cannon rush, like how they're pathetic, like not that long ago.
No. Cannon Rush. The previous Cannon Rush sure was pathetic. The Cannon Rush itself is the thing of beauty, you know? It doesn't necessarily mean that everyone that Cannon Rush is pathetic, but that particular one was not a very good Cannon Rush. Oh, look at that speed timing. Look at the double queen at the same time as well. Reaper micro is insane. Off the charge. Links are around. Look at even being pulled back. Bailing bust at 5 minutes with speed. 2-1-1 drop. Hello? This is a high level game. Look at that 8 Rex coming in as well.
8 Rex on 2 base though, that's not how you do it.
Well, you don't know, it might be a hidden third somewhere. We only have the Zerg POV here.
I mean, they're not bad. But they are floating a lot during this active moment in the game.
Yeah.
This Rex count.
I mean, he's floating a lot of cash, so I don't mind the extra Rex. I also wouldn't mind some extra depots earlier, but I guess after losing all the SCVs, plenty of space available for more Marines. It's a wild game, though. Vipers at 10 minutes.
Vipers? Crazy.
35 drones. This is the future.
Honestly, I think you're overhyping them a little bit, given the macro. I feel like I like their aggressive play, but the actual macro behind it, so good.
It's been active though. The game has been active, like very active. Look at the pickups, man. Oof, out of here. Continuous upgrades as well, and look, the money is going lower. Nidus, like, what is this game actually?
Interesting.
Look how fast the screens are moving as well. Like, they're everywhere. This is like watching a clam POV. It's making me sick.
I've been on the same screen for like a minute now, but...
Yeah, okay. The moment I said it, they stopped multitasking. But before that, I think it was very fast. Extremely quick. This is a tough one because... let me explain to you why this is a tough one, Trigger. Yeah. Both of them, they seem to have concepts of ideas when it comes to like how they want to play a macro game or how they want to play their game. Then they get, you know, like pumped in the face by some surprise out of the opponent, you know, a drop and a bailing boss. The game becomes chaotic, their macro slips, but they're still remembering their basics, you know. We saw upgrades out of both players. We had Vipers coming in, so there's like continuous stacking as well, despite it being a very chaotic game. It felt, and don't forget that there even was some bailing target fire. Yes, there was only like 4 bailings and there was 40 Marines, but he specifically target fired on those. Could have probably just stood there and fought, but instead ran back and sniped them one by one, which I thought was very, very cool.
They had some moves, but I'm really concerned about their macro. Like in that other game with the Master 3 players, we could see that they were never floating. But these guys, they're floating a little too hard for me to think that they're high level, so...
Yeah, that's what you would think, but I really think you shouldn't underestimate the power of chaos. Like, it's way harder to properly do these things when the game is wild. Like, and don't forget the initial bailing boss was super fast. It was like 5 minutes, 40 seconds. This guy freaking bailing speed, links, everything. Like, that was not bad macro. And then, yeah, the game becomes chaotic. There's 7 Niduses flying around, Vipers, drops everywhere, run-bys, lurkers in your natural, boom. Like, life as we know it ain't there anymore. Like, what do you want them to do?
Well, I want them to build their units.
Yeah,
that's what you have to do. But
yeah, that would have been good.
I said Masters 2.
I said Diamond 2.
I think I went too high. I should have.
I think you went too high too.
I don't want to guess the same thing twice in a row, though.
Hamster, just spin it. Show this man how wrong he is. Oh, I can't believe I'm still gonna win this.
You're very confident. I'm in 3 twice. That's illegal. Oh, the pressure got to me. This guy just kept on talking about how good they were, and then he was Diamond 3.
Yeah, you did this. It's not many people know this, but Rank Roulette is largely a psychological game. You're not just playing against the wheel, but also against your opponent, who happens to be me, and is a master psychology student. Don't forget that.
Well, Terran's build was kind of sharp. Yeah, like that 2-on-1, like 540 or something. Like
into the
that's
8
pretty
racks.
good.
Yeah.
The 8 racks was terrible, but you can kill like most.
Yeah.
Surge was just a well done build. So
It's not about whether the build is bad, it's whether it's good enough, and the build was good enough for Diamond 3 on Europe. And that's all that matters. All right, Hamster, what's the... please give us the score. Oh, do we know who won yet, Hamster?
We know who won. Trigger actually on par with Clem, so at least something on 10 points. That's not too bad. And Harstem, after an atrocious start, actually yapping on so long that he actually got the draw in the end at also 10 points.
Freaking crazy, no? This has to be
like
one of the worst
like, I
starts.
feel like 10 points is quite bad, no?
Yeah, 10 points is not good, but the fact after getting 8 points in the first round, that's a crazy score. I averaged less than 1 point in the other rounds. If I got to use a joker on one round where I'm like, I don't want this one to count, this would have been the best round ever.
Yeah.
It sadly
Good
doesn't
job.
exist, but yeah, it is what it is. Either way, Trigger, I think you can be proud in knowing that you performed significantly better than Fear Dragon. And you performed as well as the host of this esteemed series. So, altogether, I think a positive day for you as well.
Today has been very positive. This just brightened my day. Like, I was having such a bad day, and now I'm happy. Thank you, Harstem.
Yeah. Any final words? Any shout outs you want to make?
Shout out to the Cannon Rushers for completely ending my career in the Rank Roulette, and shout out to you, Harstem, for great content for StarCraft 2.
And to your team, Basilisk Esports.
I shout them out like every single time. So
Yeah,
like, I feel like I should
this
just
time I
stop
did it
sharing
for
them
you.
out.
It will be more memorable for the people. If you're not done yet with Rank Roulette, be sure to also participate in Harstem versus the World, where I will be taking on you guys. Click the link down in the description or in the pinned comment, and you can fight against me. Send in your own results, and perhaps at the end of the season, you are the best at Rank Roulette. So someone went double Evo, 3 base, Roach Warren, Bailing Nest, Infestation Pit, against the 1 base all-in.
Swarm forces.
That is suboptimal.
Swarm
But
forces under attack.